Doing the best we can, looking for the silver linings, looking for the positives, listening to, to each other and other people and trying to help in ways that we can. I think that's essential, in any kind of crisis. But right now experiencing so many different crises, in our country, in our world, just extending love and listening to each other.
Exactly. I feel like Mental Health Day the other day, there's too much to focus on where it should be Mental Health Year. Like,
Yeah.
it really should be Mental Health Year.
Yeah.
2020 Mental Health Year, because like one day does not do justice. You got to be checking in on people. You got to really like. I feel like I've lost a lot of friends in the pandemic, and like just people, just people that I kind of would see once every 2 weeks or something like that. But now we don't even talk or text or anything.
Mm.
Well, I know for a lot of people, though, music brings people together, and you feel a little bit better when there's new music, especially from artists that they love. And you guys are dropping a new single on Friday. Tell us a little bit about it. What can fans expect? We're excited for new music.
Yeah, no, certainly. I mean, music in its power is, that's one of the things it's most powerful at doing, is unifying people, bringing them together, giving them a commonality, something to share, something to talk about. Music that, maybe makes you feel not as alone. This song is called Hate the Way. For short, for long, is Hate the Way I Miss You. And, a lot of people are missing people right now, missing different things in their lives, missing going outside, missing seeing their friends or loved ones. And I just hope this song, speaks to the times and gives a voice to, what some people may be going through.
Yeah. What G just said gave me chills. It's totally, that's exactly what it's about. It's like really like hate the way I miss you. Like everybody's missing somebody right now. So it's just human relation. It's just, it's as raw as it gets. And I mean, it's as raw as Erewhon. So.
Yeah, it's as raw as Erewhon. That's a bar. That is a bar.
With your time in quarantine, I know 2020 it's just been a horrible year for everyone. Has that had some inspiration with this song? Because obviously it's relating perfectly. So did you guys have inspiration? Like how'd you come up with the song?
It wasn't written as, a direct anthem of what people are going through in 2020 by any means. Songs just get written typically from a personal place of a feeling, of something that, something that reacts in you when you hear the music, that inspires, a chain of thoughts. It's, it was written, about a relationship, but it can be applied to so many different things, And I think that's a beautiful thing about music, is that, it may be written from a place of, me collecting all of my experiences and sharing them, but somebody may hear something in a lyric that elicits in them a completely different reaction or connection to something that they personally relate to.
And that's the
like I said it earlier. I was just like, you know what? Like my songs are never about one ex-girlfriend or one girlfriend currently. It's like a superhero version of like 5 of them that's like makes this superhero Powerpuff Girl that I write songs about. So
now
he articulated it perfectly, and I think a lot of songwriters can relate to that, and oftentimes we get boxed in, or it almost gets assumed that you're talking about a specific person or a moment or a story, and from the outside, like why not? And I don't think that's ever been my intention, nor Bear's. It's never been spiteful. It's never been that direct. We are complex human beings, all of us, and life is long. You've experienced a lot. You've seen a lot. It's not even always firsthand. It's like telling stories that you've witnessed or you've read about in books or seen in movies or, whatever. It's like you take all these experiences and you wrap them up into, a concise 3 minutes of a piece of music that every other line has to rhyme, and you're within the the structural confines of songwriting structure. So, it's just about taking human experience and framing it through that,
Right. And how was working together on this song? I know you guys have collabed before, but was this different? It's a pretty deep song.
Yeah. I mean, we've done a lot of music together.
Yeah.
I was
we've known each other
gonna
almost
say,
a
like,
decade.
Yeah.
But I mean, this one, apart from the other ones, I don't think we've done anything. We like even our first song on Gerald's album, Remember You, is me singing the hook, and it's kind of just like some floaty, happy, like she's got a Hollywood apartment with a twin bed, and she likes to dance around in it, and it's like and it's just, and she doesn't care too much, and like I'll remember those moments, and like that's what that song was about. And this one is like really just like take the chaos and the wreckage and put it on 11. So
yeah. I think it's an evolution and a growth, and it's also a follow-up that's 5-6 years after the first one or whatever. So we've done a lot of music in between now and then on each other's projects, and been friends a long time, so it's just another chapter in the book almost.
And you guys obviously like working together because you've done it a lot.
Yeah, he's not too bad. He's not too bad. He's all right, the blackbear guy. He's all right.
And we have to talk about that music video because also very deep, and also I already told Blackbear, but the production on it, I'm like, amazing. Especially you guys shot it amid all this crazy chaos that's going on. So what was the inspiration behind the music video?
Well, any music video, you want to enhance the experience of the music. To be a visual aid to, the sonic quality of like telling the story, and to kind of put an image to the sound. I'm a huge fan of film. I love film as much as I love music, and I wanted to make it cinematic. I wanted to tell a story through it while at the same time still being a music video, performing the lyrics, and not, there's only so much you can do with 4 minutes and no dialogue other than, the lyrics in the song, despite the little break in the music video in the middle. But just wanted to do something that was very human and not too dark, but to take it there.
Well, like I was telling you before we started recording, there was a first scene of it where I was just handing G a coffee, and we took an hour just to make sure that it was like 6-7 takes of me handing him this coffee and me just saying one line of the song. So like, I just can't imagine how long the rest of because I think it was like 3 days of shooting, or 4 days
of shooting, and that never really happens anymore.
No. So like, I could tell they were on some A24 level stuff.
Well, you guys delivered it though.
So and the lead actress in the music video, I found her through a film she did called The Florida Project, which was just incredible. She blew me away. And, I love that kind of world of film. He mentioned A24, one of my favorite production companies, but, really like raw and real, and beautifully dark sometimes.
Would you ever also want to get into film? I mean, you keep saying you love film, so.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah.
Just hit our line. Hit us up.
Bang my line.
Oh, I'll make some calls. Won't do anything, but maybe, you never know. I also want to talk about Blackbear. You have a virtual concert coming up.
Yes.
And tell us about that.
I don't really know what to expect. I just know that we got a lot of pyro, so there will be fire. And so I just know that I get to play at the Roosevelt. I get to start in the lobby of the Roosevelt and then make my way to the pool and then end the show on the roof, which should be really sick. And I have a lot of fire and a lot of flames, and I'm bringing G-Eazy out. So like, that's the best part. And there might be a comedian coming out too, to do the intermission while I change my clothes. So it's pretty sick.
I mean, fire and a lot of scene changes and a guest star. It sounds like it's going to be awesome.
And I mean, Bear's an incredible performer, and speaking for most musician friends of mine, that we all miss performing so much. So, to know somebody who's toured as extensively as him and has such a great live show and cares about his show as much as he does, I mean, you know what to expect. You hold somebody back from what is such an existential part of their identity and what they do, for a living, what they take so much joy and put so much care into, and you let them do that for the first time in a really long time, he's going to put on a show. Come on.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys have anything else coming up? Any more music now that we have a taste of a new single? Is there going to be more?
Yep. A whole album coming out, and I know Bear's got some more music coming out. And
I think I have a single New Year's.
You think you have a single New Year. You're like, maybe not. We'll have to see.
New Year's is a Friday. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little birdie told me that would happen. I would tell you what the birdie said, but I don't speak bird, so.